Okay, I'm back. Now you see how the collider is helping to create a new group, and even if it is not colliding this object with that and affecting the collision thing, it's still converting that particles into the next group, and it is helpful that way. Up until now, you know how powerful this thing is, and what are the difference from the native cinema 4D emitters and how it can work. Let's move on to the next thing. Before that, let me clear all this maybe, and maybe I'll create it again. Let's create all this. We have a particle emission. Maybe, yeah, Fox group will be working. You don't have to put it in the Fox group right now. Let's go to the next thing. There are two things. One is Fox force. When you create a scene object, you will be having a Fox force by default. Let's create it now. It created a force group and it put a force object inside that. It has much lesser properties now. It's only an enable force and group limit. Let's see the group limit here. And there is a force object. Force object just need a force object. That's it. We need a force object. Sigma for this native force objects. Any of these forces will work. Let's put wind. More showing one. That's the most show off one. Come on. Let's put it somewhere here. You don't have to put it here. I'll use fields here because I can. Okay. Let's put the wind here and let's turn it a little bit here, and it's still not affecting because force need that force object inside the force object. Now all the particles are moving in that direction on the earth itself, and it's accelerating too because we are putting this inside an acceleration mode. You can change it to force mode, aerodynamics, you can whatever you like. And wind speed, or you know, all this. I'll just create a fall off maybe because I can, and linear fall off because I don't need to affect that in the birth itself. Let's turn that somewhere here, and it's affecting from that fall off. Okay, so the fields are working, and wind is working, and turbulence is working, turbulence scale, and everything is working like a charm. The turbulence are acting. Okay, so not only wind, any of these forces will work. Attractor will work if I put an attractor, and I should, let's move that attractor somewhere here, and I should put it inside that force object, and it should work maybe a little more. What about? And the attractor is not working, maybe the force. Okay, the force attractor is not working. Turbulence, let's try the turbulence thing. Is it working? It's working. I don't know what happened to that attractor. In case that won't work, the field force will work. So let's put the field force, and for the attractor thing we can use a spherical field, and it will and should work. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working, and we can increase the size, and the attractor is working. Okay, I don't know why the attractor doesn't work there. Let me check into that. But most of this, I'm gonna say all of this, but the attractor caught me off guard, so most of this will work. Anyway, that's the force object, and let's see to the group limit now. Now all the objects are obviously attracting towards that. Let's change that to turbulence again, and give it some turbulence, maybe scale. Let's put it something like that, and it's a chaos. Let's put it back to 5, and it's okay now, and it's affecting all the objects because there is no group limit here. If we put Fox group, there won't be any difference because it's still affecting the Fox group. But I'm gonna turn this force off now, and let's put a here again. I don't have to delete that earlier, but yeah, I did. And let's turn some of the particles into the next hit group. Let's put the force field and the group on event in hit, and some of the particles are, let's put it in the event only. So some of the particles will be turning red, some of the are not. Now our Fox force, let's enable it, and it affecting these particles, not this one. And if I put this group here, it won't be affecting our Fox group, it will be only affecting that hit group. And the child group also it will work, because if this happens to hit, the child will be having that effect too. Okay, now you get that group limit concept also. Right, and that's it for Fox force. And if I turn this off and add a curl, you can see a curl noise is there. Before I'm explaining the Fox curl force, I have to say I didn't write the code for this curl noise. That's actually one friend from, I think it's named Vidar Nelson, and I get it from this creative tools. Let's see that repository. This is the Vidar's GitHub. I think Vidar, where's it? Okay, this is the GitHub repository. I have actually included that copyright and all that in here. So check in that, and you can get that code from his, and where is Vidar Nelson's? I don't know. Okay, you can go to this GitHub and you can see the Vidar thing too. Let's see if I can get it. And yeah, this is his. This is the author of that code, and thank you for that, man. Anyway, we have a curl noise, and I'm trying to contact him. There is some problem with this code. It's actually changing the position, not the velocity, and it is affecting some things. Like if I change it to drop, you can see even if it is moving, you can't see that long lines. I told you with the speed, the lines will be having some length, and it is not showing here. I'll contact that. How it is affecting, not it is not only affecting this thing right here in the viewport, this not the lines, it will be affecting something else. I'll show you the align event. It will be affecting it, that it is not in the velocity, it is actually in the position. It will be affecting some things. Okay, I'll contact him and make some changes that too in later versions. Okay, we have a Fox curl noise now, and whenever there is a Fox curl noise, we have to see it in the tracer, and let's put that, or maybe, yeah, is beautiful, right? Okay, let's move on. If I look into that, I'll keep looking. Okay, let's move on.